Well, you can't see the stomach. I'm
You don't
keeping my
need to
mouth
see it.
open so he can.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you now. Okay, cool.
But the mage hand normally couldn't do damage because this isn't damaging you. I feel like this is an acceptable use, but like, yeah, you couldn't use it offensively, like spawn it inside someone and then do something.
Yeah, I think it would just
would
not
like,
hurt them.
I would spawn it in their stomach and make it flop around so they feel like there's like something in their stomach, so they feel like, oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like disadvantage constitution or something, but like that's pushing it. Mage hand some use this session.
Yeah. DM, I can't hear you at all.
DM's talking.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, none
I
of us.
was on
Dude,
mute. What I was saying is we are back. It's going to be, unfortunately, a two-part episode that I'm going to have to make, so you guys don't have to worry about it. It's just because of the disconnections. But I think I should be good now.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't recall.
Edit them together.
Anyways. You... First of all, I need an attack roll from you, Carnus.
17.
You're able to, with the mage hand, go and grab essentially what was popping. As it continues to pop in the hand, the mage hand takes it out and basically throws it to like somewhat the side, as you'll see as when that berry hits the floor, it looks like it almost rots and melts into that of the ground. You've stopped that of the constant bursting and bubbling of the seeds in the mouth. However, Shada still needs to breathe. You, however, Faithin, who's trying to make sure you try to make something happen to where hopefully you can wake up Bernard. You shoot a gun right next to him, where basically it would almost be deafening. Bernard, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Will do. Hey, can I choose to fail to hope this thing wakes me up?
No, you need a success to get woken up.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a 12. A 12 was what put me to sleep.
If I shot him in the ass, would that give him advantage?
I don't know, would it? For now, I'll
That's
just
the
tell
end.
you Bernard is still asleep. He's not.
All right.
He's having a good dream, bro. That
Alright.
gunshot, he
Okay.
basically heard in his dream as he's like shooting off his guns, like, yeah.
Bernard, quick question: how much damage does your weapon do in a single shot?
It does 2d8s.
Oh, that's
Well,
a lot
which
less
one?
than mine. Mine does 2d10.
That's not a lot less. That's
It's like 2 less, so somewhat less. I'm like, okay. I don't. Guys, should we shoot him in the ass? I mean, I guess I could poke him in the butt with my dagger.
No, I want to try to use telepathy to speak to him inside his dream.
Okay. You know, I bet if
You
you
see
showed-
as was sorry, you don't see Bernard as he's having his dream going off, being however it is, he's whatever dream he's at the current moment, he hears that of the voice of Carnus, but that of like a little bit almost like far away / like a little bit how to put it, like a little bit like you almost hear him like 3 times, but like somewhat together.
I say none of this is real. You need to snap out of it.
If I hear that, I'd sound. Bernard's probably the kind of person, if he knows that he's dreaming, his dream kind of just falls apart because, the illusion's been broken.
Yeah, give me I was gonna say give me an advantage Constitution saving throw. It was good enough to wake you up, just barely though.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Ugh.
you stare up and Faithman has a rifle just like right and we're like looking right at you. I'm like, how do you reload this thing?
Bernard is gonna just grab his rifle back from you.
Oh, you're awake. I knew it would work.
Give me that.
Oh, there you
Why
go.
why do you have that?
I tried to wake
Oh,
you
wait.
up.
Yeah.
Everybody said not to shoot you in the ass, but I was trying not to, so I thought
Good.
we'll shoot you near the ear.
Try to shoot you in the head.
So,
Oh, so
as,
that's man, my ears are ringing a lot. That would explain something.
People are talking to you.
as Bernard basically gets this wake up message, as he turns around and sees as Dane's full ass arm, not like arm, but like his hand is in that of Shauna's mouth, almost like he's grabbing some stuff out as he basically takes out a lot of like black looking seeds. As he takes out more. Shauna, honestly, you feel like you're gonna have to brush your tongue for like months now. However, he did at
Well, it
least
tastes like watermelon, right?
these seeds did. His hand does not.
What's magic taste like?
Not watermelon.
Apparently.
It's like Baja Blast.
Never brush my teeth and it tastes like Baja Blast.
Well, I was gonna say, what do you mean? What does magic taste like? Because this is Dane's just hand.
No, it was. I thought it was Carnisius's mage hand.
Carnisius' mage hand took out the thing that was bursting out. And
Oh,
then Dane's medicine check was just him putting his hand in your throat, taking out the seeds, basically.
I wouldn't
I-
imagine a
I
mage
feel like-
hand has a taste. It's just it's like a ghost. It doesn't really.
It tastes like marshmallow.
Yeah,
I spit it. I'm like, Dane, for all that southern hospitality, when's the last time you washed your hand? That's too long if you got to think about it.
Oh my gosh, I'm out of how long was I out?
Look at it in my right hand.
I don't know, like 5 minutes.
I'm out of it for 5 minutes, and Faithin has my gun, and you're joking. Gosh, what am I gonna do with you?
That's what you get for napping.
This is what happens when we don't have our babysitter.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but you need to teach all of them the Heimlich maneuver because that was ridiculous.
Bernard doesn't know this because he didn't see it, but it sounds more like you need to just not eat random stuff.
They were glowing berries and they taste like watermelon.
Oh, that's just lovely.
I believe we were marching towards our deaths.
Let's continue.
Yes, yes, we were.
I was
Yeah.
gonna also tell you as a
Hey,
reconfirmation to you, Dane, that medicine check, you're trying to get him to throw up, but the problem was the blockage really swelled up in the throat, so you couldn't like put your finger deeper. So that's what I was saying. You had to like take him out.
I got you.
Hey
Ah,
Bernard,
What's this?
let's go to the range sometime and shoot, because that was fun. I had fun shooting your weapon.
We can like that can be arranged. First, we got to get through this.
You guys see what
Mark?
seems to be like that of a big kind of green shrubbery of sorts, to be that of not even a check really need to be seen that these plants are that of a safer kind of plant, to be that of a almost like a green, a medicinal herb of sorts, not the kind you might be thinking. Anyways, as you can kind of like even put your hand in maybe a little bit, you can easily tell you guys could pass through this. It is pretty thick though,
Right.
so you'd still have to like shimmy through it.
Well, shall we?
Jack's house.
All right, here we go.
This is Jack's house.
As you guys enter
Who's-
in,
Who's
It's
Jack?
it's all jacked up.
Aren't we here to meet some guy named Jack?
Johnny.
Johnny.
Gandhi
Yeah,
Appleseed.
close.
You sure? I thought it was Jack Beanstalk. You know, we gotta help
No,
Jack off
not-
the Beanstalk.
Not the bean guy. Wrong mid.
Yeah, this is the apple guy. We're trying to help the apple guy.
Oh.
And
You guys
and I
like
don't
apples.
mean and I don't mean the phone person.
Speaking of apples, I think I see some on that tree.
Hold on.
I like them apples.
Where? I don't see him. Like on this tree?
No.
Okay.
So
So
there we go.
So what you all somewhat see as you're walking into this room, you see what looks to be like that of almost like huge, like when I say huge, I mean more so spread across roots, just all somewhat across this side of the room. As you see these roots kind of growing out, it seems to be growing out enough to somewhat resemble that of a tree. So like instead of it being just like a tree, it's like roots formed into a tree.
Like it's been planted upside down or something?
Yeah, you could say it like that.
Do we see Sabor?
I mean,
At
tree roots
the-
and tree branches look oddly alike.
all of these trees, you can see what looks to be like that of a couple of people in some of them, like their heads barely sticking out, as almost as if they're like asleep like. As you guys get any bit closer to that of what seems to be like a huge, like even bigger than all of that of the other upside down root ones, is this normal looking tree of sorts with lots of apples all hanging from this tree. Except the thing about this one, you see only one face in it, and in basically almost what you would see like to be the middle of this tree, that face seems to be that of dear old Johnny Appleseed, as his eyes also closed, entrenched in this big apple-like tree.
So he's
Dang,
actually
he's old.
So he's actually
I thought
in
he
the
was like a
tree,
teenager.
or sleeping next to the tree.
He's inside the tree. The only thing sticking
inside
out,
the tree.
the only thing like his face is sticking out from like the middle of the tree. That's the only thing that you can see of his body. The rest goes for all the random people somewhat sucked into these other tree roots.
So that's Jack. That's who we're here to see. That guy.
Do we see
Yeah.
Sabor?
Johnny.
Do we see Sabor anywhere?
Not in
Who's Johnny?
specific.
Why does Bernard have 2 tokens?
Oh, I drug myself out because I didn't see myself. So thank you.
Johnny, can you hear me?
No response.
Fire that gun again. That'll wake him up.
How'd Bernard get woken up? Can we try that? I was too busy choking to see.
One of
Oh,
those berries in Jimmy's mouth.
hmm.
And have him die? I almost died and I was awake.
I don't think we want to do that. We could create a hybrid.
I look to the other side of the room and see something there. Can I examine it to see if it's dangerous?
What exactly?
This thing here?
That looks like more
Be
roots.
careful.
It's just
More roots?
yeah, that's just more roots. The difference is this one isn't like a tree.
Okay.
I guess I should say the bigger differences in this room. It seems like all that of the vines / all the roots you guys have been seeing in this room, they do appear that of a lot bigger and thicker.
Well, should we try to wake him up?
In some way.
Yeah, I guess a phaser to the side of the head is not dangerous. Hold on.
Yes, it. Feifei,
What? What, you want to
why
shoot
do you
him?
keep wanting to shoot people so much?
Jesus Christ. Y'all got something sharp. We'll just chop this thing down and drag it back to wherever y'all want to take it.
What if he is a tree now, though? What if chopping it down kills him?
That's what I'm saying. Shoot the trunk
Wait.
and he'll probably wake up.
Are we here to take him dead or alive?
alive.
We were
yeah,
here to find out what happened to him.
Well, he became a tree.
Yeah,
We figured it out.
Well, yeah,
I thought our thing was like to
Job
talk
well
to
done.
him
Get
and
back.
figure out what happened.
I will go up
Like
and
we
touch
need
his
to talk
face,
to him.
see if there's any response.
Any response to what? You're just slapping him?
No, just like touching his face to see if he wakes up.
You somewhat gently go in to touch his face as
Caress him.
he slowly opens up his eyes to look at all of you. What?
Oh,
Who
that
are
easy,
you?
huh?
Who are you? What's going on?
We're DPRD.
Oh.
I'm Johnny Appleseed, I presume.
I'm
Name's Jimmy.
I believe I'm Johnny. What's happening? As he proceeds to somewhat look around, as he's like, what's going on? No, oh no.
I walk up to him and I go, calm down, take a blunt. Also, can I just say I'm a huge fan?
Take a blunt.
I'm a huge fan of your work, Mr.
you-
Appleseed.
Do you have that on the ready?
I don't know. Carnus usually was the one to throw out blunts.
Yeah, but that was his actual spell.
That's his actual spell, yeah.
Yeah, it is a spell.
Yeah, but his spell is to create blunts, so I assume Shauna assumes that he just has blunts.
That's what I'm
We were
asking. Are you
flavoring
gonna use it?
calm
Are you gonna use
emotions.
it? Are you using it? That's pretty much what I'm asking.
Not yet, not yet.
He refuses you the bee, bro.
Mr. Appleseed, I'm a huge fan. Can you tell us why you're an apple tree?
It's a fan. You're more like a
Of your
person.
legends. Not a little. It was a cinnamon. It was a
What
metaphor.
are you talking about? You think I don't even know what's going on. Wait,
Why are you an apple tree? What happened here?
Roll a 13 for insight. Can I figure out what's going on at all?
he looks
Have I
more
read his
confused
file?
than you are. But that doesn't really mean that tells you too much. As looking around the room, you can pretty much, at the very moment, almost feel like the room is sleeping, per se.
Well, maybe we should wake it up.
Wake what up? What are you talking about?
There's
Listen,
other
Jimmy, you've been
there's other
asleep for a long time. Eat these berries.
What?
Don't eat the berries.
The berries.
Do not
Oh
eat
my
the
God.
berries.
We're not
Eat
trying
these
to
berries,
kill
Mr. Jimmy.
That's all.
Dane, you know what happens when those berries happen. Don't have them eat the berries.
I want to sit here and I'm actually going to take my phaser and aim for one of Johnny's apples and shoot the apple to see what happens. Either
You're
nothing.
gonna wish you ate the berries.
Either something's going to happen or I found a new way to make applesauce.
You've read my mind. I was about to say that.
Is anybody catching the apple or are you just shooting it?
I'm shooting it. Well, I don't know if I have the skill to shear an apple, fall on the ground. I'm just trying to shoot one. Seeing if it'll see what happens.
So
Did you want me to roll to hit or?
I don't know. You guys currently at the front talking to Johnny Appleseed as Johnny Appleseed is very very confused as he's like I don't know what's going on. I think wait.
Johnny, there's other people here who have been fused to trees, which is also coincidentally what's
Do you
happened to
remember
you.
what happened? Yeah.
My memory's very fuzzy right now. It's like everything just wants to keep going, and I can't stop it. It just as he's saying that, you will see as a laser beam of sorts goes and hits one of the branches somewhat enough to shoot off the apple as the apple comes down, and it looks to be like that of of almost like on being on the floor, or being on the floor, it wrinkles up a little bit. But as that wrinkles up, Johnny Appleseed goes, I don't know what's happening, but I think they're alive. As the wood proceeds to somewhat cover Johnny's mouth, Johnny's eyes, almost like that it is covering his face, as you see this entire tree start to uproot.
I'm gonna back up.
Well, I guess I did. Well, I didn't make new applesauce, did I?
This is why we don't go shooting things, man.
And now you guys are looking at that of Johnny Appleseed, aka Johnny Appleseed, who's stuck inside of a tree, aka a tree that's alive. As the whole room starts to somewhat shake, as even the roots all around the root trees even start to shake. This is going to be hell of a fight. Everyone put yourselves onto initiative. I'm going to ask you, do you guys want to break before or after this? As I will also be doing this, as I love this is my favorite part. Dun dun dun. As I put up the boss bar.
What's a boss bar?
You see at the top of the screen?
Oh, what
I'm
is
down
that?
for
I've
I'm
never
down
seen
for
that before.
breaking after. Yeah, what add-on is that?
It's literally just called boss bar.
So that
Tracks.
Well, the problem is with this thing, like a quarter of it is covered by the spells, actions, and utility bars.
You can change that UA or that.
Oh, is that
whatever.
what this lock is all about?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. How do I? All right. How do I? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll move it down so I can see that bar more. Okay,
How
there
do you
we
move
go.
it? I see the lock. How do you drag it?
If you click on the lock and then just like left click and drag like over like the buttons, and
Oh,
then you can just
okay.
move it.
Nice, nice.
With that being said, though, as I was asking before, do you guys want to break now or after?
After.
I'm down to go after.
I'm down.
After.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
down to go after too. Is my? Oh, I need to roll for my.
Is there a way? You think we can aim at the tree and specifically not hit Johnny Appleseed?
Well, he's in the tree, so who knows if we hit the tree anyway, if it's not going to hurt him. I mean, I'm going to aim for the tree, obviously,
Yeah.
because his head is covered by the tree anyway, right? Like he's a
I
hostage.
still.
He seems
Yeah,
like a
and-
hostage to me.
All right.
I just same to me, and also I don't want to
3
kill him
minutes to
before I
plan.
ask him about that. I also don't want to kill him before I find out about that metal seed I got the first session. Like I wanted to ask him about it. So this definitely, if we have 3 minutes to plan, that means we can metagame talk. That definitely means there's definitely more than just this tree. These roots are gonna come alive, right?
Probably.
Like,
Probably. It wouldn't surprise
I don't
me.
want to back up to here either. I don't know. They probably take extra fire damage from harness.
And anybody who has firebolt like me, they'll take extra damage as well. But we don't have. But I don't have a fireball, and I don't have second tier spells no more.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried that Dane and I are just gonna like die in one hit.
I have 16 of 43 health. We didn't take a short rest.
I have 14. I have 14 health.
Yeah. We're probably all going to like get severely hurt. On my robe I have 3 potions of healing I can grab, but
I have one more. I have one more cure wounds.
I have a healing hands for 5.
How
I-
long did that potion of bravery you gave me last?
a minute.
Do I still have that?
It only lasts.
Has it
for
been a minute?
Probably.
We like basically went straight. Probably have it for at least 30 seconds, right?
No.
DM.
And I doubt
No.
it. No.
You
It took
guys-
him more than a minute to walk down here.
No. It took them more than a minute to get the shit out of your throat.
Basically, like if you think about it, every layer you went through was almost like a 5-minute thing.
Yeah,
At
we were
least
just
if you were
halfway
just
through
walking
when he
through.
gave it, which is why I was like,
Yeah. But even then, you guys had to stop for a good bit to wake up both Bernard
All right,
and
well-
also get out your mouth. So you fortunately do not have.
How much planning can we even do besides kill these guys? And I bet you he has AOE, so maybe don't bundle up.
Hey,
Make
those seeds clearly have a. If we can get him to, we can throw some of those berries into his mouth. Or wait, his mouth's covered.
Yeah, his mouth is covered. I mean,
Uh,
is there
well,
is there
okay,
a
when you-
secondary mouth that opens up on the trait
Well,
to
here's the
look
thing:
like a
if you
secondary face?
if these things obviously when the skin of this fruit gets broke open, it starts just multiplying seeds like crazy. So if we throw enough, they might have I don't know about explosive effect, but maybe they can push him away.
Yeah, but also the DM said when the seed hit the ground, it dissolved into dust.
Well,
And same with the
was
apple.
That was the apple, yeah.
It was the seed too. Damn, Johnny rolled
That's-
good.
That being the case, hope everybody's ready. Because now that we've gotten to this point, you will also see a small light coming from essentially the top of this apple tree. And that small light seems to be a very bright yellow light.
Soren, and I'm not Soren, damn it.
Oh, Sabor.
Sabor, thank you. It's Sabor up there, isn't it?
It would be really hard to even get to that spot though, as this tree that's uprooted 8 feet tall in an 8-foot room, that's essentially matching. Well, that being
So
said,
it's-
we begin
so
combat
it's-
with Faithin.
So is this a large creature or a huge creature?
This is, I believe, a huge creature.
Okay, just the way you described it made me think more largish than huge-ish.
Yeah, 8 feet is not huge.
It's because it's like very thick, very wide. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
tall.
okay.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I am well and preparing for this battle. I am going to go to my robe of useful items and remove the patch that looks like 4 potions, so that I can get my 4 potions of healing.
Okay.
I
That will be helpful.
looked it up. It takes an action for me to do this. So unfortunately, I am just going to. I'm going to back up a bit to here. Well, before I back up, do I notice any other movement besides Johnny? How about these other trees and?
I already said
ivy
all
and
of them. All the roots specifically are wiggling in the room essentially. Like they're basically all coming alive. The
All right.
poison ivy itself does not look like it's moving.
All right. Then I'll move back 5 feet to there. I can't take a prepared action, but I got my potions on there. I'll remove those later once I've used all of them. And that will be my turn.
Fantastic. Johnny Appleseed is coming down. Do you see everybody? As he gets close enough to get to, and basically between that of Cardis and Shauna,
Why?
he's gonna first.
Why me?
He's going to firstly, as I will show off these features. Oops. Will firstly tell you right now. Uses multi-attack. 1 hit for each of y'all. First one's going to Cardis as he's going to slam down with his brilliant hands. He will slam down on Jack Diddley. That was the wrong roll. He misses like normal. With that being said, another slam. Shana. A 19 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit me. No,
Fantastic.
not me.
With that being said,
I'm immediately down.
Can I use silvery barbs?
I mean, if you really want to.
Oh,
Silvery
I do.
bar.
Make him
Help me,
reroll.
Curtis. Help me, Curtis. Don't let him get a 30. Well, it still hits.
No,
But he
fuck.
does have to reroll damage. He does have to
Are you
reroll
sure
damage
you want
technically,
that?
though. I mean, I'm down no matter what. So yeah, he's not doing double my hit point total.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm still down, but it was good for me to have him roll.
Jana is unconscious.
All right, who wants advantage?
I'll take it.
All right, cheers.
That it does become Carnus's turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Asimar wings and fly up to see what the glow is on top of the tree.
As you proceed to match that of the tree height to see, you can basically see the very tip, because like I said, it's going to be very hard to see because there's not too much space to see, but it's not enough space to see what you think's to be Saber somewhat captured in somewhat the middle of the tree, but more so into that of the into the tree and into the roots. So just the same as Johnny.
And in a situation where I probably wouldn't be able to break the character loose.
You can't even see her. I'm saying this is more so of the guesstimate from the fire. Or sorry, him. It's the
Gotcha.
guesstimate from the fire. Which is kind of a little bit weird considering, like I said, it's fire.
I'm going to go for a shocking grasp on Johnny.
Not deal with
Ooh,
Yep.
straight
21
on.
hit.
remember to target, but yeah.
Well, on the tree.
Yeah. I'm saying
Oh,
target
sorry.
Johnny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does hit.
$12, and then I also do radiant damage. Let me see. How much is it? 5 more radiant on top of that. And then I will back up.
You see as both those
Right.
attacks did at least get through. As you back up, that will give him a reaction of opportunity.
Shocking grasp takes away his reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
So yeah, 12 electric damage and 5 radiant. And then I had my turn.
Fantastic. Shauna, give me a death saving
Sophie
throw.
can't like stabilize me, right?
No,
Can't help me.
no, unfortunately not.
I just need to roll a d20.
Yeah, you can see if you open up your character sheet, it should be on there too.
Yeah, hold on. My thing is messing up. Character sheet. Where is it?
Actually, I was here, wasn't I? I want to go here instead, actually, before we make
Block.
another move.
It'll be.
I'm blind. Here we go. I found it. Success.
Success. Assuming
So,
you still get your-
Can Sophie try and stabilize me?
No, she can't say
Like with a medicine check?
No, unfortunately, she would not be able to. She can still make her turn though.
Yeah. She'll attack the tree then. Not
And
20.
that's 20 on the
She's upsetty.
she's upsetty.
Does clicking damage auto give me the crit damage?
If you click on
Oh,
damage,
critical.
it'll ask.
There we go.
It will still at least bite into that of
She rolled a 1
that of the
on one
tree.
of the dice.
Wait, what is it again? Is it
And it's poison.
okay? It's just not counting it because you need to change. I need to change that on the drum.
Yeah, I
Here.
need to change it.
can
I
do it.
keep forgetting.
What's that?
And then she's gonna move like that. Or no, actually, she'll stay where she is. Because that's still within... actually, she'll get... She wants to move on my
There you go.
space.
I changed
But...
it.
She'll move there. Alright, that is my turn then. And there's nothing else I can do.
Bernard, it becomes your turn.
All right then. Bernard is going to. He's going to start closing distance on Johnny Appleseed there. So that's. I can move through his. While he's running, he's shooting at the. He's shooting at Johnny. Yeah. Okay.
Why everybody disliking on Johnny?
Johnny killed me, bro. I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, it's not Johnny's fault.
All right. So that's yeah. Let's go with.
Both those hit.
All right.
Remember to target him. Got you.
I didn't, but yeah, that's
The damage has been applied as you shoot a couple bullets right into the tree.
just boom. He just fires 2 shots, boom, boom, and he's gonna run. He's running up to him, and I haven't used my action surge yet, or I don't know if it would take another action, but I want to try and start scaling up the trunk itself. Try to climb up into him.
Climbing on top of it, or like
Yeah,
Where-
he's this thing. This thing is still like tree shaped roughly, right? So with the right amount of roll,
it
I
is,
should be able
but
to
the
climb
problem is like it's like part of its body because it's all roots is still like moving. So it might be a little bit difficult, but are you trying to get to that at the top?
I'm trying to just get onto one of the branches, or like onto whatever branch is the arm, if there is an arm.
Yeah, if you're trying to get on the arm, I could say so. I need you to give me I think it would be acrobatics or athletics.
I will give you acrobatics, and I will use my second inspiration on this roll. My second and final inspiration, I should say.
Alrighty. Didn't roll that at advantage, but I think that'll still be enough to succeed either way. As you proceed to basically start climbing up these somewhat moving roots, but you're used to climbing that of maybe like trees, and as a kid, as you climbing up it, you get up to what seems to be like that of the biggest arm, one of the 2 biggest branches, which seems to be that of one of the arms, as you are now on one of the arms. And you're able to essentially keep yourself on there for right now.
Okay. That I suppose that took. I guess that was my action surge used. So
Yeah.
that'll conclude my turn.
All right then, Dane, it's your turn.
Ooh.
Reminder: this thing did just smack your friend
15.
down.
20. Don't know these people.
You're
You know us enough.
You're a person you know, colleague.
Mr. Dane looks around the room and goes, "You shouldn't let him eat the frickin' berries!" And he shifts into more of a, whatchamacallit, werewolf-looking form. Or they target him. Really weird that you have to target yourself. Supposed to get... It's all good. Actually, it's temporary HP, so it's supposed to be there. And now he's all wolfy-like, and he pulls out his crossbow, releases some shots at this old tree boy. First one's a 15 to hit, and the second one, which I'm assuming doesn't, is an 18 to hit.
The 18 hits, the 15 misses.
Oh, hold on, let me target this guy. Target this guy, damage, normal. We did 7 damage to him.
You will see as you shot into that of the tree, it looks like there's just like a bolt sticking out now, as it doesn't seem like it pierced too deep.
Oh, that's my turn. Where's the intern button? Pow, there you go.
Fantastic. Now it's time for the layer actions.
That's okay. We can skip.
One of you
those.
roll me a 1d3.
Ooh, I'll do it. Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah,
layer
they're really
action.
bad.
Deathly miasma. Everybody needs to give me a Constitution saving throw DC 15. Or potentially become poisoned and take damage, as you will see Johnny Appleseed mouth start to open up a little bit as it looks like he coughs as miasma essentially comes out from his mouth and starts to fill up the room a little bit.
Don't I auto fail that because I'm unconscious?
It depends. What type of? If it's either strength or dex, yes. Anything else, you still do.
Okay.
Yeah, Constitution you still do.
Since I'm hanging around in the tree itself, do I have any shielding from this effect or no?
No, it's just filling up the room.
You said a con save.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 23. Nice.
15
Hey, 15's
just
what
made
you
it.
needed.
That's what I needed, baby.
Yeah, so the only one to actually get even somewhat of a fail would be Karnas. As Karnas, you are now poisoned.
Thank you, I don't want to be poisoned.
Unfortunately, it seems to be like that of Sylphie. Not so lucky.
Sophie's immune to poison.
Well, I'm
So
still
I didn't
gonna
even
roll it
need to
because I
roll,
wanna, okay?
You are.
Just breathing it in, okay? With that being said, we'll go back up to the top of the turn. Faithin, it's your turn.
All right, my turn. All right. So I'm like, well, this might help. So, for my action, I rip off another badge on my robe of useful items, and it's the 2nd level spell scroll. I then use my bonus action to fire a healing phaser laser at dang, what is your character's name? It's
Shauna.
Shauna. Thank you, Shauna. At Shauna. To get her up off the floor.
I don't know about off the floor, but
At least
I would
not
still be
dead.
prone but awake. Yeah.
Oh yeah, prone but awake. You know. At least,
And hopefully this guy doesn't immediately turn and hit me again. that would suck.
act unconscious. That's all I can say.
Wish and pray, wish and pray.
All right, let me click on this healing. And
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. I mean, right now I know I have healing potions that do. I don't know if they do better than that or not. That does 2d4. It'd be the same thing, pretty much. All right.
Yeah, that's
But,
fine. At least
it's-
at least I'm alive. So
You're
if I get hit
alive.
again, at least I won't fail a death save.
You're
On a-
alive. You're up. You guys have them pretty much, tangled up there. So I'm gonna stay right here. Right.
I'm
where
gonna-
I'm at.
I wake up, gasp, open my eyes, see the tree, reclose my eyes, and pretend to still be dead.
Faith, and are you ending your turn?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Maybe if you evacuate your bowels, you'll be more convincing.
Shauna, give me a performance roll.
Oh
Wait.
God!
Evacuate your bowels for advantage.
I get it, -1. Hey, not terrible. How
That's not
smart's this
terrible.
tree? How smart is this tree? As smart as me.
Oh,
Hey, does 13 go to players or does it go to NPC?
I thought,
Do ties go to players?
I thought it went to. I thought it depends on the situation, but I thought it
it
went.
depends
to the,
on. To me, it depends on the situation. And for this one, I say that since you're not the one actively shooting at it, it will go for the other one right now. Your acting was subpar, as some would say, but it was good enough.
But it was good enough to keep you alive. That's all that matters.
Bernard, he wants you.
Our dog, no.
Although I think by now, Shawnee, you should train your dragon to wear like a little belt with potion bottles and train her to feed you potion.
Ooh, as a reaction, I will use one of my scouts' tactics to roll a D8 and add that to my AC.
Let's see if this is good enough. He's gotta get a 4.
Oh no, I don't want to roll 2D8, just 1D8. No!
He didn't get a 4. Oh my goodness!
Oh, damn it! You need to.
It was so close, but yet not enough to stop the damage. 20
Assist.
bludgeoning damage to
Ow.
Bernard as he gets smacked in the face after trying to avoid the blow from the, because he did avoid the first one, but the second one came in like a right hook. As
Hey, wait, I'm in his branches. He hit himself too, trying to hit me.
you realize with the way that the roots are, that they can like flex all across themselves, right?
All right. Hey, I tried. Hey, am I still hanging on in the branch? Or have I
Yeah,
been
he
knocked
smacked
off?
you into him. He was like, like to his shoulder, basically.
So I'm still on him. Okay.
For that, Arnis, becomes your turn.
So how does this poison effect work?
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Don't I get to re-roll each turn to see if I can shake it?
Depends on the creature. Dan?
Not at the start, at the end.
Oh, at the end of the turn? Okay. I am going to create a radiant version of Hunger of Hadar on top of him. Let's see. Trying to place this where it doesn't hit everybody.
But not a deck saving, bro.
Yeah, this thing particularly dexterous.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Oh,
Its
that's a
limbs
cool-
are very snappy.
What are you doing, Dark Boys? Blinded.
And it also does radiant damage, just for, for flavor. Why the hell not? Because my angelic form is still active.
Ooh, that's a cool animation. What spell is that for?
Hunger of Hadar.
Nice.
Well, time to see if he can make it. Yikes. It's not very fast, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so 9 cold damage and 5 radiant. And then I will step back a little bit here. And end my turn.
How long does that spell last for?
I think it's 10 turns. I'll check on D&D Beyond.
With that being said, Shada, half your movement obviously to get back up if you're getting back up, but it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up, use half my movement, take the disengage action, and back up another 15 feet in between
Does
this
it?
tree.
Does it have its reaction this turn?
No, I use disengage action,
Oh, you
right?
use the disengage action. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
get over here. I got potions.
That's as far as I can move. And then as a free action, it can't respond to me, but I'm gonna use my mind link to just like try and get Johnny and be like, "You can fight it. You have to fight it. You're hurting people." He can't respond to me though until I use an action for it, but he can hear me as long as he's like conscious.
Okay.
And then Sylphie's going to attack the tree.
Oh, I forgot to roll
You
for the save.
Oh yeah.
No,
roll for the,
not that. Does 22 hit?
Yeah, 22 hits. Yeah, I rolled a con saving throw. For that. Unfortunately, you are still poisoned.
8 damage from Sylphie.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Bernard.
But at least I got out of there.
All right, let's see about this. I'm still hanging out in the branches, which means I got a great shot for a couple more rifle bursts.
Just shooting right into the tree, huh? Both
Yeah.
those hit. Again, like I said before, not as effective, but it's still effective enough. As you're just shooting into the side.
Yep. Just being annoying and drawing fire. As long as I'm yeah, I know he hit me good, but if I'm hanging around on him, he's only targeted me. And that's where I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay perched up in one of these branches, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. With that, it is Dane. Dane, my boy.
Dane would like to rage.
Give us that awooga. No, I'm joking.
He runs up on this dude. I'm on target, that's why it's not letting me move him. Runs up on him. And starts swinging his warhammer at him this time. Go 2 attacks. Pow. There's number 1.
Number 1 does
That's a
not.
miss. Number 2 also misses. Just bing, bing.
Wait, you're raging?
Oh, yep. And then because I'm raging, we also everyone in 5 feet of me has advantage on their next turn. Or as long as they're 5 feet of me.
Okay, so there's one person within 5 feet of you. Awesome.
Only on melee attacks.
That's fine.
Faithfin still has his attack advantage from the silvery barbs as well.
Excellent. I have not forgotten about that.
Nice.
With that, it becomes that of the lair, or give me a 1d3, somebody.
I already went. You guys go.
I'll do it.
I'm
Right.
a 1v3.
Roll the 1, even though it came from the Sylphie, which is kind of funny.
I had her clicked for the dark vision view.
I1 defensive roots will start to somewhat further sprout, trying to attack that to be of everybody. Everybody needs to make me that dexterity saving throw.
Does that include Sylphie who flies?
Everybody except for Bernard.
I'm also
Yes,
flying
that
at the moment.
yes, that includes people who are flying. The roots are just like
All right.
basically stabbing through from the bottom top or the top to the bottom. It's like they're just sprouting almost in a very fast
wait.
manner.
Hold on. I think I have something for this. Haha, danger spread.
I was gonna say, don't you have advantage either way?
All right.
No, I'm only because of the danger sense right now.
All right. Can I metagame a bit and and use my advantage thing to reroll
16.
my saving throw?
Can you what?
Can I reroll? Can I use the Because never mind. I've already rerolled. I rolled myself a 6, so I forgot to use the advantage thing.
I mean, I think you can. Let me check.
No, you said it says you rolled privately. I think.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me make that
Yeah.
privately.
You can use the silvery barbs for anything you want.
All right, so I want to re-roll that since I rolled so poorly, and
I'll allow it for the silvery barbs for this time.
thank you. You're so nice. All right, and dexterity. Do I do any better? Yes. Thank you for the silvery barbs.
You're welcome.
I'm glad it got used.
The only person so far to have failed this is nobody.
Yay!
We're gods.
You have all dodge avoided, somehow did not get stabbed with the multiple roots sprouting. Almost
that
to a
means-
point of like Fafen sees like 3 of them, like 3 like lions basically coming towards him as they're all like about to like skewer him. It stops just right at his like face.
1 centimeter from my nose.
Basically. That being said, Fafen, it is your turn.
All right. So my question is this: with the Hadar spell being cast, can I see where Johnny Appleseed's head is?
I mean, you can just he's poking out a little bit, but yeah, you can basically still see him.
Okay. Because what I want to do is because I'm gonna try this and you use the scroll. It's up to you to decide whether or not this will actually work. Because in my mind, Johnny Appleseed is like being sucked into that tree, and his powers are being used against his will because he sounds very out of it, like he doesn't know what's going on. So I am casting my 2nd level scroll spell, which is Vortex Warp, concentrating on his head and trying to rip him out of that tree and place him like 5 feet next to me.
I'd have to see what the spell is. Could you post it?
I don't have it on my sheet. Let me go ahead and give you a link here. And I'm going to put this in Discord so you guys can all just click on it and look at it and all that fun jazz. Where am I? No, that's not it. Nope, there it is. All right, there it is. And put this under general chat for us. Nope, wrong one. Down by... Where is... Oh, here it is. Canteen. Need the canteen. Alright, there's the link to my D&D Beyond of Vortex Warp.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say, like, as you use it, I will tell you at least this is he will have to make the save. I see that it says you could fail. However, the problem being is he's not really in control of any of his actions.
Yeah, I mean, I would yell at him, like, don't resist this if you can, like that type of stuff. But I kind of had the feeling his body isn't quite his own, so yeah. But
I did the telekinesis or telepathy thing too, so if that didn't work.
But the spell DC save, since this is a scroll, it's not the same as mine. It's a DC 13 con save. A little bit. It's like one thing lower than mine.
You're gonna see this this roll here.
Oh, I am?
Damn!
Ah, fuck. Plus 10? Man.
Plus
Plus 14.
I knew it was a long shot, but I thought I should at least try it.
Hey, I mean, if you rolled in that one, the combat would have been over.
That's my idea. Rip him out so the things can't use his power, and if it has any of its own power, then we can easily take him out. But it was a one shot, guys. That's the only scroll I had, so that was, I thought, a more ingenious way to use it.
It was pretty ingenious, but unfortunately, con save is the specialty here.
Yeah, and I thought it was worth a shot. So that 14. Well, no, he can never fail, even at a 14. Like out of that one, he'd have a 6. He'd have a 15. And he would have succeeded.
On that 22?
I cannot believe that, man.
Faith, in those, at your turn.
I am no, I'm gonna walk over and start to hand one of my potions to Shayna, so that next turn Shauna, so that Shauna can grab it next turn and drink it.
It's a free item interaction to just grab it, right? I could just do that.
Bonus action
from your
to
hand.
drink it, though, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can just hand it to him, right?
Yeah, that's what I.
Okay, all right.
I was like, I can just grab it. You don't have to wait next to me if you don't want to.
If you were
It's
throwing
fine,
it, throwing is an action, but you're just handing it to her.
Yeah, no. I'm just walking and handing it to her because I'm not that dexterous. And then I'm just gonna like go over here, keep my eye on Johnny. Tried to make it easy, Johnny.
And Johnny
Sorry
is
about
blinded
that.
if he's inside the Hunger of Hadar as well.
Yep. Is that your turn now?
Yes, that Leb, go ahead and hit the insert button for me. That is my turn.
All right, now it becomes that of Johnny Appleseed's turn. He is within that, but I don't think blinded stops attacks, does it?
Gives disadvantage.
It gives them disadvantage, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
if he's
And
inside
he
it,
takes he has to roll for the cold damage, I think, too, if he's starting his turn inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no,
Right,
it's
grab
the
that door.
am I
necrotic
wait if
damage.
It's cold when you start your turn in it, and acid if you end your turn in it. It does both effects depending on like where you start and end your turn. Let's see. It is 2d6 cold.
wait, if I'm hanging around on the branch, am I also in that AoE?
No, you're outside of it. I intentionally put you out of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It doesn't make the save again, I'm assuming, so yeah, let's just do the damage.
Yeah, 2d6 cold. Plus 5 radiant. I don't know how I can just put damage.
Go back up to your spell, and I think you could just do that damage.
Yeah, okay, there it is. I just have to re-roll it. So 6 cold damage?
Nice. 6?
Yeah, 6
Oh yeah,
and 5 radiant.
Yeah. I didn't realize it rolled both at once.
Okay, yep, got that. As he starts his turn in it, he takes that damage. Somewhat upset. I say upset as in the tree kind of like wiggling around a lot more. It is. We're gonna start with saying it's gonna attack Sylphie. It does have disadvantage.
How dare it?
But it's still gonna do it. Slam.
I don't even know her AC. It's her AC something higher than mine. Miss.
Miss. Slam.
Again? To her? Miss. What's this giant tree doing attacking a tiny dragon?
Bro, it don't want none of this. Okay.
Ain't no way it's gonna move up towards me.
All right.
It hates me for real.
It's just gonna brush past everybody. He just doesn't want to be in that no more.
Does Bernard go with it?
Goes with him.
So it is difficult terrain as well. The Hadar.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Oh,
even with
wow,
difficult
it's
terrain.
moved up to everybody. Fuck.
That doesn't
Man,
mean you
I
guys
didn't- I
have
didn't
advantage
even-
against it.
I didn't even do anything.
Why do we have advantage against it?
You're flanking it right
We have
now.
us surrounded.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
but
so you do flanking.
Yeah. I said I do flanking. I said
Oh.
it works in a. It doesn't work like the normal flanking, and I also edited it now to where it depends on the size. So if it's a medium creature, you would essentially need 3 total people, or I should say it like this: you need 2 allies to get advantage against it. But if it's a bigger creature, you need 1 more. Huge creature, you need 1 more. So technically, you're at max right now for it to work because you have Sylphie over here.
so if one of us left, they wouldn't have flanking anymore.
Correct.
Well, we're not gonna have flanking for long because I gotta
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going too.
Hey, at least I told you about it.
Yes.
Which way are you going? I
I'm
should go
going-
the opposite
I'm-
way as you.
I'm going to the left.
It does
'Cause that's
become
the
Karnus'
most-
Alright,
turn,
I'll-
though.
That's the most open part right now.
All right. I am going to hit him with a
Reminder: if you hit
level.
him, if you hit him, you're still poisoned, so it'd be advantage then disadvantage. So normal.
That doesn't apply to spell save DC stuff, right?
Oh, if it's a spell save, no.
It does not.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a spell attack.
I'm gonna go for Dissonant Whispers level 2.
Not dissonant whispers, brother. Not dissonant whispers, brother.
Whisper to this
Strike
tree.
him.
He has failed the check as he.
All right, he takes 13 psychic damage and is forced to move away from me as far as he can with using his reaction.
I'm gonna let him go because I don't want him to wake up.
Now smack him. Everyone get that opportunity. Give him a lick.
He won't wake up then.
I don't
He
think-
doesn't.
I don't
He
think
doesn't put him
everybody
to
can-
sleep.
No,
Well,
it just
I-
forces him to move.
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't know
Yeah.
if it would cause the
The-
effect to stop.
The
No.
the problem here is this counted as forced movement?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
So, yeah.
So if it's counted as forced movement, that would not be reaction of opportunity, sadly. As he would, though, go all the way past you guys as if he had to make a bad dash across the room as his reaction. All right, Karnus, is that it?
Yeah.
You guys were able to easily get out of the way.
Yay!
Karnus, give me your Constitution saving throw for the poison. Shauna, it's your turn.
Move 20 feet away.
Don't forget the potion.
Oh yeah, quick action, drink the potion. What is it? 2d4?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Bonus action, I mean. 2d4 plus 2. I didn't target myself, but I healed 8.
All right.
Unfortunately, you are-
Word.
Unfortunately, you are still poisoned. I can just tell you at this point now, Karnus, that
I'm-
you basically
Oh,
just need
yeah.
to get that DC of 15.
All right, so I move away. I bonus action, take the potion, heal 8, and then I'm gonna shoot at Johnny Appleseed twice.
You can apply that healing to yourself because it's not something I can apply without having the healing factor on it.
Miss both.
Fortunately.
Can Sophie get to this dude? Yeah. Sophie's gonna move up. She's gonna attack. Sylvie can hit.
Dude, Sylvie can hit. I don't know why you can't.
Warning shots. Warning shots, Hidek.
Yo, who? I don't know what you're talking
uh, 7 damage. And that's my turn.
about. As it bleeds through Johnny, as you can see, Johnny's mouth and eyes are starting to be unraveled more and more, as it looks like he's somewhat breathing again, but not that bad miasma as before. Bernard, it is your turn.
Yeah, when Johnny was forced to move, did Bernard still move with him? Because he never knocked me out of his branch.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Keep on like I have. Two more shots.
What's with all these pod shots, man? Get down from there.
Ooh, that one missed.
That one definitely
This
missed.
That one didn't.
hit.
Sylvie's gonna use her infused strike reaction to add a D4 to that, or D6 to that.
Can you like not?
Bro, fuck Johnny. I'm done with this man. 3 more. 3 extra to that 13.
I think the 13 has done it. Like, I think he's got resistance to piercing. Unfortunately.
Well, he takes the full 3.
Yeah, he takes the full 3, but he is still resistant to those bullets. The poison those get through.
God, we need me and Bernard. Note to self: we need to grab anti-armor rounds before leaving.
Dude, if I like, I jinxed
AP,
ourselves.
bro.
I should have brought a chainsaw.
Chainsaw, I like that.
Bernard, is that your turn?
We need to
Yeah.
requisition the agency
that's,
for AP rounds, though.
All right, Dane, it's your turn.
Yep, that ends my turn. Yeah, I know I gotta hit the end turn, but I keep forgetting to do that because I've never had to do that before.
I know it's a lot more to figure out, but I think it's like over time it'll get simpler.
Oh, Dane runs up behind this tree, and he loses his rage because he wasn't attacked. But he will take 2 reckless attacks.
Reckless!
There's your melee. Cool. Well, where are my weapons at? With so like he's running over. He's got his hammer above his head. He swings down on the first one.
Is reckless not just the first one, or is it technically both because it's attack action?
It's for his entire turn. It's all of his attacks.
Oh,
But
okay.
he does have advantage against him, though.
Well, he said he uses it twice. That's why I was like, "What do you mean you use it twice?"
Yeah, no, so you can choose to make all of your attacks reckless.
Oh, that's a nat
Hey, there's a
20.
20.
By the way, both of those did hit. Reminder
Damage
to
for
target
the
John.
first one. Ah, damn it! I already rolled it.
Alright, I'm referencing the
Target
Twitter
John.
here. Lead rules designer of D&D from Wizards of the
Yeah,
Coast
it's
says
critical
that
hit.
Dissonant Whispers does provoke opportunity.
It does? Even though
Yes.
it's forced movement?
Well, there you go. I checked the Twitter.
Okay. If that's the case, then if that's
They
the
really
case,
need to
then
put all the
Reference.
yeah. For right now, I'll just say that'll be a future reference because we're already a little bit past that.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. I was just
It just sounds weird. I mean,
It sounds
will
weird
say
because
a
it's
good-
forced
yeah.
movement. I get it, but I also do
think-
get
I
it to.
think it's
It's
'cause
more like a
I
fear,
think-
so they're running away.
Yeah, it's like him moving and not being pushed. Because it also says that spells that push him, so I guess it technically doesn't push him. He's moving for fear. So yeah, I could see it.
I don't. There's no more of a credible source than that. It's literally the guy who writes the rules for D&D. So
I believe
that's-
you.
Nah, he just needs to rewrite the book on that section. Put examples. They need
Put
an example for that section.
Put my campaign up there.
Let's-
Example.
List every single spell that gives force movement and be like,
Yeah.
this one provokes, this one doesn't, this one does.
Yes, do that. This way we DMs know what the fuck's going on.
All right, I did apply the damages. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
That being the case, someone roll me a 1d3.
Well, I guess I'll do it again.
Oh well. Oh okay. Go ahead.
If you want to do it, you can.
Yeah,
I'll-
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I was waiting for everyone to get a turn, but if we're not doing that, I want to do it again. Still get 3 again?
Oh,
Nope,
he gets
damn
the
it.
other one that we have.
I got 1, you got 3. There's
It's time for overgrowth. The roots attempt to restrain all enemies in the room. Either make me a dexterity or strength saving throw, or else become restrained.
Dexterity
Better for
or
self-hit.
strength. Okay.
Dexterity's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do dexterity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ooh,
Don't love those rolls.
No, Fabian. Damn,
Our
I
dice
should-
look so similar. And I couldn't tell which one was which.
I think I'm stuck here. Next time I have to do this, I'll use my inspiration I got at the beginning of the game. But I guess I'm
Do I
stuck
got-
here.
Do I got to make this also or no?
Yeah, it's the roots. The roots aren't coming from the tree itself. It's coming from the room. This is the lair.
Okay.
But isn't one of us like climbing the actual tree?
Yeah, I'm saying that all the roots are going for everybody.
Yeah, I know. That's
Oh,
why I
okay.
asked.
So they're trying to rip you off. Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I asked.
You succeeded either way. So
All right.
now I gotta go look up the
Yeah, because some of us failed,
Restrained.
actually.
restrained condition
Yeah.
real quick, just because I'm like, I know it's basically a better grapple, but like, I gotta make sure.
Basically with restraints, all attacks have an advantage on us pretty much.
Okay, yeah, you can't.
Annoying.
Basically, you can't move, and you're stuck like that for now. Well, stuck like that as in you'll get advantage attacks onto you, but for now,
There's also a restrain button on our character sheets too. That's kind of nice.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out where that one is. Yeah, that one.
Who
It's
all
under-
failed? What was the DC?
The DC was 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sophie
I-
did fail.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you only Sylphie and Faith have been restrained by these roots that pretty much entangle and wrap them up. Not completely enough to where that it stops their torso, like anything above, but it's so far wrapped them around like almost like a snake from their legs from the bottom.
Yeah, we can't move. We're stuck here. We can't move.
Hey Finn, it's your turn.
Of course it is. It's my turn. All right. So I can't believe this entire battle I've not hit him once. I've been doing other things trying to help the battle. All right. If I use my phaser to try to cut the wooden vines, could I get like a bonus or advantage on my strength check to get out? Or could I use acrobatics to get out?
You would have to use your action to get out. To use
That's
your
what I'm trying to
use
use,
your
yeah.
action, you would need to make me that strength saving throw.
So it has to be strength? Okay.
Well, there's no way you can get out of it with Dex at this point. Even if
Okay,
you
'cause
try to
I
like
was-
wiggle, because it's like they're like wrapped really like tightly
Okay.
around you.
So, okay, I don't want you to tell me the actual DC, but I want you to look at my character sheet and tell me if I have a prayer.
Well, I already told you the DC is 15. It's the same as
Oh,
before.
did you already? Okay, then I have a small prayer. I have a small prayer. Okay, I'm gonna try to use my action to get out. All right, see what we can do. Nope,
The small prayer has not been answered. I'm
Has not been
sorry.
answered,
You are being
no.
restrained, and that was your action.
Alright, so I'm going to use my bonus action to drink one of my potions. I need to target myself.
All right. I'm assuming that's a health potion.
Yes, it is.
With that, then, that will, as you're doing that, that will end your turn. As it becomes Johnny's turn.
Ooh, almost max.
Well, because we're upset that we didn't get our licks in earlier, you know who's gonna get hit first? The Sylvie.
You hate me. You look at me and you choose violence every single day.
Slam. We roll with advantage because they're restrained.
I feel sorry for the dragon. She's just like, on the ground,
Everyone
restrained, can't move
hits.
anywhere. Poor thing. She is grounded.
She is badly
Still alive.
injured. We do it again.
The Sylphie?
We went Sylphie down.
Yeah,
Sylphie
that
will
is.
go down swiftly into the night.
Hey, you weren't worried about her before when she could have been eaten by those planks. Yeah, I'll just resummon her.
With that, she's been slammed down not once but twice as Sylphie has gone into basically dust, right? Dust?
Yeah, she just disappears.
Poor thing.
Though with that,
I mean,
Johnny's turn.
honestly, that's probably better.
Wouldn't be surprised if she comes back with PTSD.
He's not going to.
I'm gonna go for another one of those level 2 dissonant whispers.
Why must you curse me with these wisdom saving throws?
No, I'm gonna call it. She's gonna go through PTTD, post-traumatic tree disorder.
13 psychic damage, 5 radiant.
Ooh, a 7.
A lot
nice.
of the leaves on the tree start to somewhat like wrinkle down. A lot of the apples also wrinkling down, decaying into what seems to be almost like a puddle of nothingness of a rot, as it will proceed to run away.
The tree.
Is it gonna run through these bushes?
No.
Because that's technically farther, right?
And he gets up. Everyone gets opportunity attacks.
Well, these
Not
two-
getting.
No, I don't. I'm too far away. Where'd it go?
Does Bernard? Did he get knocked down from the tree? Does he get? If he's moving with the tree, he doesn't get opportunity, right?
I wouldn't assume so.
No.
Oh,
Bernard
there it
does
is.
not.
So only Dane.
Yeah. Him staying on the tree though has been very effective.
And they
It
call
has
the
been,
thing
yeah.
a rodeo.
Unfortunately, Dane misses, but it is fine.
Still poisoned.
You are still poisoned.
This poison is brutal.
I go
It
over
is.
here. I mean, I only have a 25% chance of getting out of it. It ain't great.
Wait, opportunity attack. Wait, could I make one or no?
No, we already discussed no,
Okay.
but you are you've
Okay.
already been very effective on the tree, so it's not like
Alright,
it hurts too much.
No, it don't.
All right. Sylvie's gone, but I know I can get her back. I'm gonna move. I am then going to use an action to resummon Sylvie because I didn't summon her for today. So
Can you not?
she appears in a space I can see within 30 feet. Hey, look, Johnny Appleseed's right, Doniva. Hey, she's right back.
Oh, it's a little cat. Oh shit.
That's my action. Let me look real quick if it says that she gets her stuff on the turn she's summoned. I think she does. It doesn't say that she doesn't.
Are you?
So I think she's still-
playing the Drake Warden, right?
Yeah, so she should.
Yeah.
She still gets her stuff.
Yeah, she should get
Uh,
everything when she's summoned.
Yeah. So I don't have a bonus action to do. So Sylvie's just gonna attack him again. She's upset,
Upsetty.
and now she's not restrained, so she rolls straight.
Nice.
I mean, if you got a roll straight.
Almost
I'd
max.
rather roll crooked.
He keeps biting into Jody.
I said I was a big fan. Why are you making me do this?
The trees, it hurts, it hurts. It becomes your turn, Bernard.
Awesome. All right. Starting off here, for a bonus action, Bernard's going to use his second wind to regain a little bit of health points. So that's a 1d10 plus his level, which is 5. So, all right. So I'll earn back 10 health. And hey, it's been working so far. Two more rounds into the tree.
Bernard really just going crazy, just in the tree. Die! Da, 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 da.
Just
Hold up, reloading.
and all
Die!
the bullets,
Da, 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 da.
all the bullets are bouncing off because he hasn't hit. Like,
I love
No,
how most of the damage is being done by 2 players and a dragon. I've done nothing to this guy.
I haven't hit him. I haven't hit either.
I've been trying to help everybody else. That's fine, but I haven't even tried to hit him. And I think I'm the only one here with fire.
Sophie's gonna use her D6 infused strike reaction.
Oh fuck no!
Roll me that D12.
Does he roll damage first?
I mean, you
Does
roll
he roll
damage
the damage
first,
one
but
first?
like, I still
There's
want
an
that
11.
11
on that
misses
12.
as
Oh,
normal.
he got the
Misses
nat
as normal.
one on his weapon thing. Okay.
Okay, damage for the attack that did hit.
Sophie adds 2.
I wouldn't say Bernard hasn't been damaging, but his attacks they've been devastating. That he is.
Johnny doesn't look great. Look at that health bar.
I know,
Does he
it's
have a second
awesome.
phase?
Who knows?
This isn't even his final form.
Who knows?
Probably
That
not.
being
We'll
said.
probably get it down to his like 1/4 health, and he breaks out into new action
Dang.
sequences, and it becomes even more dangerous.
Dane's gonna rinse and repeat. Just run up on this guy, attack recklessly. Equip, and then back with advantage. That one misses. Attack with advantage.
got a
Another
nat
nat 20
20.
though.
How
Yo,
about that
let's
you
go.
hit, though?
Wayne.
No.
Sweet critical hit damage. 13.
You see as Johnny Appleseed takes that. Not as effective as it would as it normally would be, but it's still a crit hit, so it still did some damage. Is that your turn?
What can I do as a bonus action? Not a damn thing. End turn.
Yeah, not.
Well, somebody rolled me a 1d3.
I got it this time.
I was gonna say I've already done it twice, although I'm still having the itch to roll it.
Another 2.
All right. Well, I am already restrained. Do I have to make the save again?
More restrained.
Yes, you're gonna have to make me the save again, but you do it at disadvantage. Everybody else, roll me as normal. As the lair is overgrowing with all the roots trying to grab people.
God damn it, you coward! Stop grabbing Sophie out of the air.
Hey, I rolled 2 better than my last one. Yay!
Card
You
is,
rolled a 19 on your first one too. It's
Card is Sophie. You become restrained. Mayfid, you are already restrained. You now have lost your ability of bonus actions as one of your arms has pretty much been restrained now.
Damn.
That being said,
hate this
Mayfid
dumbass.
does
All right.
become your turn.
With that, I use my nose to press to go from the healing phase to the damage phaser, and then I just start firing at the big gigantic, Johnny Apple. Targeted? Yeah, you're targeted now. All right, disadvantage. Nope.
That unfortunately does not hit. And if I see what I'm seeing, that is a nat 1 to give me a 1d12 roll.
Remind me, why are we doing 1d12 rolls?
Natural fails.
On a
So?
natural fail, you roll a 1d12. Depending on that result, is what bad thing may or may not happen.
Oh, we're doing fumble tables. Okay, I got you. No, I don't remember hearing about that, so that's why I sound confused. All right, what's the 5?
Quick second. I haven't got this one in a while. Hold on.
Let me guess. My phaser explodes, taking me and the entangling vines out.
The
Hey, if
entire
you get the
building.
vines down, if you stop being restrained, that's a net positive.
There you go. Maybe unconscious, but I'll be there.
Ah, on a 5, you drop your weapon / focus, aka whatever you're holding in your hand.
All right. Well, I've been using the phaser for flavor, but I mean, if you want to say, I said dropped my phaser.
Yeah, like I said, it's technically your focus too, so that's why I said it works either way.
Either way, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just saying phaser because I'm like, like and they suggest like you like making things to be like your spells. So I mean,
Yeah.
I guess like Raw would say that I dropped my Tinker's tools. If you want to go that, either way,
Yeah,
either
that
way,
works.
I dropped my thing so that I can't cast spells until I pick it up.
Oh, it's
Hopefully
very
by next-
unfortunate.
Hopefully by next turn I will still have a free hand to grab the damn thing, or else I might have 2 hands behind my back.
This is a very difficult situation. With that,
Did you roll your strength to try and get out?
I have
No,
a
it takes an action.
I have a -1 to my
Oh,
strength
okay.
to get out, and I wanted to try and hit him, so that didn't work out too well.
Which is unfortunate. Assuming that's your turn though, because I don't think you can do
Yeah,
anything
that
else.
is my turn.
Here
Yeah,
comes Johnny.
I can-
This
Yeah.
asshole going for Sophie again?
I can just look good. That's all I can do.
You know what? We're damn annoyed with Sophie.
I'll summon her back, Johnny. Don't test me.
I'm
I'll
testing
do
you.
it.
I'm testing you right now.
This is funny because I think Sophie is
No, it
doing the
doesn't hit.
most damage.
Miss. She's
Is that
still
what
alive.
Jesus.
She's still alive.
I'm.
What's-
Oh, I meant to do advantage, but okay, she's not. She's going down.
What type
Well,
of
she's not a player, so she'll come back.
We're done with this damn thing. Get it out of here.
what time of
Get him out of here!
No,
what type of elemental damage does Sophie do?
Poison.
When you bring her back, do fire.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do that because it would make Natsu's life harder because he would have to add more damage manually.
Sorry, hold on. Why is this not? You know
Are
what?
you
It's
having?
fine.
Is
It's
the
fine, we're
thing
good.
not recording?
Keep going. No, it was something else. You said what are you asking?
If I would it add extra work for you if next time I summon her back if I change her element to fire?
Nah, it's fine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do that then. It's Carnus's turn. Okay.
I'm gonna go for another level 1, though. Sorry, wrong button. That's not the one I wanted.
I don't think he
Reminded
can
you
get
are-
further away from you, can he?
Reminder: you still are restrained.
No.
Yeah. Dissonant Whispers. That's what I meant to click.
You and these dang dissonant whispers.
This is a level 1.
What do I have left?
Johnny, oh Johnny Appleseed. He cannot roll his rolls very well.
Two
So- uh,
left. 9
9 Psychic, 5 Radiant.
5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5 radiant. 5
And then I'll go for a strength saving throw. Do I break out of the vines?
I don't know why the boss bar isn't shiny. There we go. You use this in whispers, isn't that an action?
Yeah.
It takes an action to try to get out of the vines right now.
Oh, my bad then. I guess I'll just do the con save throw for the poison.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are still affected by the poison.
Rip. Alright, in turn.
My man does not have what it's got going on there.
I'm
Shada,
coughing onto my asthma.
Shada, you wanna not do what you wanna do, or you gonna do what you wanna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I want to do, and because I summoned her once already and she died today, I have to use a level 1 spell slot to resummon her, so I'm gonna do that. She comes back, and this time she's red instead, because she's a fire dragon now. And she's gonna attack Johnny Appleseed. You can't get rid of him. In
No
fact, you're only
way.
helping her. You're only helping her because now
No
she's not
way,
restrained
bro.
again. I got a
It's
target.
nonsense.
Attack.
You don't get the
She
hit. though.
missed.
Get out of
She
here.
missed the
Get
fire
outta
one.
here.
I hate you. I hate you.
With that becomes Bernard's turn.
The naughty boy.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Alright, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, well, I think that most I can do is just keep on pumping lead into this thing. Ooh. Well, good thing I make 2 attacks.
All right, 20 hits. As you'll take that yield damage. And I obviously reduced a bit of.
Sylvie's gonna D6 it with infused for Bernard. 1, but it's fire damage, so it turns into 2, I think.
Bold of you to assume that, but hey, maybe.
That's why I said I think. I think.
I don't know. It's maybe the damage was too small to notice.
Hey, every bit helps.
Bernard, you stand of your turn.
Yep, still hanging out in the tree.
Dang. This tree looking pretty weak, even with that of the Johnny Appleseed being revealed a little bit more to where his whole head is maybe somewhat popped out a little bit.
That one looks like it's a miss.
That one unfortunately misses.
That one does too.
Both do. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. These rolls are not on the side of Dane today.
I've had 2 nat 20s. What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe they are. I don't know. But that, someone roll me a 1d3. Because it becomes a layers action.
I'll do it. Let's see if I can curse myself with a third 2.
Oh, you
Nope.
got 3.
Oh, somebody else.
Bernard.
Did it. All right, all right, 3.
Hey,
Oh,
I gotta do my part to kill you guys.
Deathly miasma. I'm gonna need
And
people
myself.
to
No,
give me-
Sophie's not immune anymore.
give me a Constitution saving throw. Hey.
Why you sound so happy?
What?
Wait, if I'm already poisoned, does
You're
this
not
do
supposed to be
anything?
against us.
You still have to roll it because it's for the damage at this point.
Sure.
Let me see.
All right. All right, you say con. All right.
I was gonna say, isn't your
20.
Constitution saving throw at a disadvantage because of the poison?
Not mine. I was never
Is
Oh, I
poisoned.
was
it?
talking to Karnas. Because isn't
Oh,
it?
oh.
But that's
Carnage.
for attack rolls, isn't it?
No, I think it is for saving throws if you're poisoned.
Fine. I'll take a quick
Got
check here.
14.
All right, my quick reference chart.
Attack rolls and
Alright.
ability checks. This is saving throw, so never mind. You're good. I knew it was something else. Alrighty then. It seems that Dane has become poisoned. Sylphie, oh boy, Sylphie. Becoming poisoned is one thing, but taking damage. Taking 11
It's fine.
damage.
It's fine.
You gotta edit that manually because I don't have it.
Yeah, I know.
That being said, though, back to Faithin.
All right, Faithin. Question. If I pick up my tool, is it my whole action or like just a free object interaction?
I'll say in this instance, it could be a free interaction.
All right. Then I want to pick up my.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I had nothing to say.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I want to pick up my tools and I'm going to start to cast a spell. This one doesn't matter if I'm restrained or not. It is catapult. You'll have to make me a dexterity saving throw or take damage. Let me cast a spell on him.
How dare you casting spells on Johnny?
Yeah. This one I actually take out like a nice sized what
Get outta here, bro.
What are those things? There's a nice slingshot. I'm like, shh.
Slingshot.
All right, let's roll the damage then. Normal. He hasn't made the save yet. I don't know why, but okay. Yes. 20 points of damage straight to his navel.
20 points
If-
of
if he has
bludgeoning
one.
damage.
It is bludgeoning damage. Yes, it's not magical or anything, but it's bludgeoning. Did that go down on its own? Yes, it did. Out of curiosity, from my side, did the bludgeoning damage do damage to him? It seems like, or did it seem to take all of it, or?
You can see it even at looking at him. It definitely seems like it really pelted into somewhat of the stone. Really, like, not the stone. Some of the wood in the side. Really like, basically breaking off a lot of the side of this tree, as this tree does not look very much healthy right now. It is looking like like both Johnny and the tree are in a way dying.
I'm just gonna yell out, Johnny! Johnny, escape! You must escape, Johnny! And that's my turn.
Can somebody
let-
pull out Johnny?
That's what I was wondering too. Can you pull him out?
Karnas, it's your turn.
Roach, Johnny.
I go for another dissonant whispers on the tree.
I like the Dissonant Whispers spell sound. That's pretty cool.
Alrighty then. You will see as Cardis, even though he's entangled, poisoned, he probably feels deathly, honestly, right now. He still keeps slinging his spells as Johnny doesn't look too well. The tree itself doesn't look too well. A lot of that of the top of the tree looks like it's fallen down, whether it be like some parts of the branches or spin that of the leaves, as this thing will proceed to essentially, in a way, spurt out Johnny Appleseed, as he looks very much unhealthy, as he also, because he looks like he's been bleeding and he's hurting, and he himself looks to be like that of unconscious at the very moment, as it seems like that of the tree has stopped, and it seems like you guys have done it.
Yay! Does that mean I can get out of these frickin' plant grasps?
Maybe if it wasn't for the fact the roots still start to move, as the tree starts to move once more, even without Johnny, as it has Johnny spurted out, yes, but now that you see, as it looks like it changes shape and almost changes that of what it almost is, as you see Saber's face being filling that hole that was where Johnny was, as this whole tree ignites on fire, and it is now a living fire tree.
Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. If we,
With that
crap.
being said, though, Johnny sees this, because he's getting back up, and says, this ain't right. None of this is right, and no one should have to suffer for such a thing of powers that I've had to deal with," as he proceeds to, in a kind of shakily manner, put his hand back up to that of the tree, almost what looks to be like that absorbing the tree back in.
Oh.
As he sucks this tree back into himself, as well as a bunch of the roots, the grass, everything around, somewhat, as it's all somewhat.
I take it at some
As it's
point
all
Bernard probably
somewhat,
fell out of him.
Probably when it lit on fire.
Yeah,
Sorry
probably
to interrupt,
fire.
but yeah, when it caught fire, Bernard jumped off. He's
But you
heck
see,
no.
as a lot of this stuff starts to go back into his palm, and as it's all going off, all going back in, he says, "I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to take all this in. Honestly, my powers have been going out of control recently, and I think there's some type of disturbance with that of the natural order of itself. So I'm gonna ask you all a very difficult question. When I've absorbed up all of this, please end me."
I'll do it.
Jesus.
No hesitation.
Wait, we're
I'll
just.
do it.
No, he doesn't say that. Bernard doesn't say that like eagerly. He just agrees. I'll do it.
Can I ask before we do? I go like,
Swings his
Johnny.
hammer down on him.
He's absorbing it all up right now, but what?
Swings his hammer, right?
Well, yeah. So as soon as he's done, like Dane's gonna bring his hammer down.
Oh, as soon as he's done. Okay. While he's absorbing, I go, before we do anything, Mr. Johnny Appleseed, we found this earlier, and I take out the metal seed and I go, before your life potentially ends, can you
When-
tell me what this is?
Did you guys take the metal seed? Did you not give it to the DPRD?
Yeah, I took it.
department?
I specifically said I'm not giving it to the DPRD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
he
okay.
did bring it.
Yeah, he
Um,
did bring it.
Okay. With that being said, he looks at it. And he's like, "Well," as he starts almost to be like spitting up blood a little bit more and more as he continues on taking up all the elements. That I'm not quite sure, but it looks like that of something of legend almost. If you were to ask me, I couldn't tell you what specific seed that is, but the thing surrounding it looks like living metal. And with that, he absorbs up everything, and he's like, "I don't know how much longer I have, so get it over with."
As Dane is swinging, I say, thank you for making me the person I am. Your legends will not be forgotten.
Dane's hammer just comes down on his skull.
You
Shauna's
just
gonna look away.
you have just, well, I don't want to say flattened him, but bashed Johnny Appleseed's face straight in, trying to make it a one clear shot. And it seems like that of this entire place essentially goes back to normal as the trees being gone. Like I'm not going to change the map, but I'm basically telling you what you guys had saw, what all this whole place should look like with that first and second floor. That's what it now looks like everywhere else. All the roots and plants were all sucked up and taken away.
Hey, where's Sabor?
Say Sabor got pushed out.
All
See,
right.
I just didn't show their character on here. The other thing that I will mention is that you also see that of that apple that you had shot down earlier, still there. Looks a little bit decayed though, but you do notice all the apples on the tree beforehand were pretty much either burned or rotted into like a puddle. That one that you shot though is not. And in very specific here, this is what it looks like. As it looks like that of like I said, of a rotted, a slight, not like super rotted, but like at least aged, somewhat wrinkled red apple.
Well,
I'll pick it up, I guess.
do you want to put it in my bag, or do you want to hold on? To
Yeah, I will, but let me just take a look at it real quick. Just, just a regular apple?
I can tell you it seems like it at least has magic or some type of mana behind the apple. However, it is just that of an apple still.
I kind of look over and I go, I can sense some kind of magic, but I can't tell you what it is. And I hand it to Faithin to put in his bag or do what he wants with it.
Cool. You've added it to your inventory, Faithful. With that being said, I think this is a perfect time for a break, as I will pretty much tell you, all of you, when you proceed to get back to that of the of like home base or however you guys plan to proceed to go to, essentially after you're done like long resting, getting some time maybe of sorts, you're essentially getting your level up.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now you said taking a break. Are we going for longer tonight?
We usually go till 11, right?
Do we? Okay.
We go
cool.
till
All right.
yeah. We will probably go past it a good little bit, but not like too far, because I think what I have planned here for after the break is enough to go off and leave off of a good point. So for now, do you guys want a 5, 10, 15-minute break?
I'll take
10?
a 10-minute break.
10-minute break, yeah.
Yeah, 10 works.
Alrighty then, we will be back. all muting, we're all deafening as we are back. What the heck? There we go.
Oh, it's giving me 2 new options for my infusions on level 6. Nice.
Facing the camera isn't on by now. Anyways, as we're basically continuing on from where we somewhat had left off, which is a way of saying that they're going to be getting a level up here, that they'll be basically applying during somewhat of this time, somewhat of basically next time. You'll see what I mean. But for now, you guys have made that to be the whole place, like I said, turning back to normal as you walk back down to see the dead bodies that you have left behind. As I said before, they are now dead bodies instead of dead mutated creatures. However, all the rest of the people that you find down at the third floor, even potentially second to first, they're very confused as they don't really know what's happened, like why they're all out there like that. It's almost as if they lost their memory along the way.
That's a good thing, right?
They're also all, I'd say, pretty dazed enough to somewhat block out the fact that you guys are also walking out with that of like different creatures of sorts.
I suppose we don't really say much as we make our way to the exit to get back to our vehicle.
Do we need a way to convert the animals back into their stuffed animal form?
They'll just disappear. I think I might just be able to do it, but we can leave them, and they'll act like normal animals for now.
It'll be a good distraction if anyone comes by. What happened here? It's just a goat.
He did this.
Weird rumors are gonna start to spread in the historic lofts. Congratulations, you've left your mark.
Yay!
All right. You all proceed to essentially.
Yeah, it disappears tomorrow.
You all
So-
proceed to essentially head back to the to that of DPRD, the IKEA. As you guys get through that of the IKEA, as you guys get to that of the IKEA, we now have that of an HQ of sorts. As you guys proceed down the elevator, welcome to that of the DPRD HQ once again, but in a more luxurious way, as you all should be able to see the map.
Oh,
You'll see that of a bunch of the special. I don't want to say special agents, but just agents around in general doing different or various tasks. You see Happy in the corner once again, eating some of his little snackies. He's got some gummies this time, just like gummy bears.
Sylphie eyes him.
No! He runs away.
So, can I just drag my character down?
Yeah, you guys can
downstream?
just explore the map as you want right now. This is the home base. You guys, it's not everything. There's a way further down, but the rest of the map isn't really per se something I can just make right now. So you pretty much got the entrance for the most part, but the entrance still has a good few parts to it.
Check out this door. Hey, they're
Alright.
playing poker.
What are you talking about?
It's like 4 guys are around the table. They're playing poker, right? I'm like, you guys playing poker? I want to play.
We're not playing poker. We're discussing business meetings.
Oh,
Where's
poker's
Minerva
more
at?
fun. I'm sure I have some cards around here somewhere.
Get out of here!
Faith,
What's-
get out of there.
What's the minimum buy-in? This looks like high stakes.
Telling you.
$50.
What's that guy?
Ooh, do not enter.
Did you-
Let's enter.
How dare you, Natsu?
Oh, hey, I think I found the research lab.
Finding the research lab, you see a very angry woman staring at you as you are standing on the do not enter mat that was kindly placed in the front of it. If you want a close up, here's the close up. As she is a very slim female with a black clothing in general, just like the rest of the agents of sorts. Hers a little bit different, but she does have silver log flowing hair, similar to that of Minerva in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that not Minerva?
Yeah, I thought that was Minerva for a second. I mean, is that like her sister?
Oh.
Could it be your sister?
Nope.
There we go.
This is
I sit down. Yeah. It's
The hair is almost the same color, and that's pretty cool.
Shauna sees Minerva, sits in a seat, and goes, "We killed Johnny Appleseed." Like really melancholy.
Does everyone come and sit down at the table, or does she just?
I didn't wait. I went straight to where she was.
I don't know where you're at, so no, I haven't found.
Well, I'm
yet.
saying you guys can say it
No,
and follow.
it's at the end of the
follow
hall.
it if you wanted to. That's why I was just
Into the
asking.
hall to the first door on the right.
Yeah, the
Well,
meeting room is
I
over
went to the
here.
left. I went to the left. Hold on.
No, there it is.
Okay, that's my seat. Just trying to see.
Damn it, Minerva! You didn't tell us your mom was hot too.
That's my sister.
Yeah. Shauna being the first one inside kind of just slumps down, hurt, and is like, "We had to kill Johnny Appleseed."
I'm sorry. You did what now?
He was a
Yes.
giant tree.
His powers were out of control. There wasn't another option.
No amount of glitz could cover that up.
I think it's Sabor. Put your mask back on.
Yep.
That's my fault. Leave
We're
him
not
alone.
trying to get-
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
As everyone in the room gets flashbanged by this.
Or lets down his glowing hair. We just all like.
Your camera's not on if you were doing something.
Well, I'm eating, so I didn't want you guys to see me eat.
You're fine. You're fine. I was just saying it.
He's yumming right now.
He's yummy, 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 yummy. Anyway, she very much doesn't look happy, but she doesn't look disappointed. She's kind of more so in a phase of doesn't know what specifically to think, but she asks, was it at least the right thing to do?
Well, he
Ew.
asked for it.
I think it was the only choice.
The
But he was a legend.
the
In our
apartment he
defense, it was self-defense.
the apartment that he was living in, well, his powers had completely taken the place over. By ending him, well, we set those people free at least.
I look at Faith Finn and I go, take out the show her the cactus sword and the apple.
It's a grass
Okay.
sword.
I take out the grass sword and I like put it down there and I take out the apple and I just put it like in the middle table.
I put my feet up on the table too, like my boots up, and I go, these two.
That's
I can't
also-
take them off.
That's dirty.
I can't take them off, but they're magic.
Well, if you want,
I'm not
we
sure what they
can-
do yet, but they do something.
Hey, let's see if this is a real sword. We'll try to chop off your feet.
Please do not, Vivian. You already shot me once today.
I shot at you. I didn't actually shoot you.
No, you shot me while I was asleep.
Oh, that's right. I almost shot Bernard. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
got
almost
confused
shot
there.
me. You
we
need
also
to get.
found some of our missing agents. They have been reduced to ash.
No other choice. Also, the right thing to do.
That's okay. Shit.
Yeah. Shauna looks really sad and goes, "Well, how's the 3 pig situation going? I suppose."
Well, I was hoping not to give bad news to bad news, but we've lost them. It seems they have skipped town for a better lack of words.
Those bastards.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find them again.
I'm
never stay
hoping
gone.
so. For now,
I doubt they
there's-
stay gone.
I
for
mean,
long.
there are 3 fat pigs walking on their hind legs. How hard can they hide?
oh boy.
In the underground.
Anyways, at least for now, you all look quite terrible in a no offensive term. You all
Well,
should probably get some rest and not per se take time off, but hopefully between now and whatever next mission that we have setted, you for now all should probably get more used to each other and maybe even talk with each other a bit. Sorry, hold on, a garage door is open. She's essentially saying that for now, with whatever free time you guys have, you should probably work on either being a team or just your or maybe even just your own thing, just in general, trying to give some advice to maybe work together now, as it seems like there's a a bigger plot happening than what it seems right now.
I think we work pretty good together. I only used one TV bomb, and nobody even got hurt. but me.
None of us died.
Well, you did kind of die.
I didn't. I blacked out for a second.
Sure, you blacked out. Oh yeah, you're right. You just blacked out. You
I'm
only
not-
sort of died.
I'm not really a fan how your first instinct, Faithin, is just shoot things.
I agree with that. I do agree.
Not that we don't
What's
shoot
wrong with
things.
shooting things? I mean,
Well,
you shoot something,
particularly
it goes
te-
down. There you go.
Particularly teammates. It
Hey,
really
hey!
doesn't-
I had no idea he was a teammate. I thought he was the thing that killed the other guards.
Well, oh, you're talking about that. Oh,
Yeah. Now, as for
what,
shooting
whatever. I don't care.
Now, for shooting a certain person in the buttocks, it's not my fault that your ass is so hard you don't feel a phaser right in between the cheeks.
Yeah, whatever. You're not funny.
That person's laughing.
Yo, God's allowed to laugh and not be seen. Okay. For now,
Yeah.
you guys have been told to pretty much do whatever it is you kind of feel right, especially because it's somewhat left up to you, Bernard, if you potentially want the team to do anything in specific during this time off. But during this time off, we are going to open up what do you guys see?
Pink polka dots.
Write-ups.
Write-ups.
Party journal write-ups.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do this. Now you
I
guys
only
should
got-
be able
I-
to see off duty.
I only got 2 for that. I thought I had 7 by now.
That's because Saber hasn't been here to write up more. Anyways, You guys in the party journal can see the off-duty. Turn this off for a second. As you guys see the off-duty and what options that you have, I'm basically going to be telling you, you're gonna be able to choose a couple of these options. Basically, you'll have to choose different ones. Basically, saying that you can't just train like per se 2 or 3 times in a row. You'd have to pick something else. However, I'm gonna go briefly over this with you here, even though it's somewhat makes sound sense here. But the options you have during off duty are: you can train, which is a chance to get a physical stat. You can study, which is a chance to get a +1 in a mental stat. It's the same thing as the as train, except there one would be for strength, dex, and con. The other one would be for wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. There is R&R. You can lose all your exhaustion, gain some temporary HP, and get advantage on con checks until your next rest you take, which is in a way pretty good if you're trying to get some preparation going. You can hunt and gather. You'll gain some rations. You roll some dice and see what you might potentially get. Hunting and gathering. It doesn't sound exactly as it sounds.
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
not.
hunting and gathering
Before
is
you say that, hunting and gathering does include just random stuff like going to the
yeah, I
grocery
know.
store.
My thought was I need to hunt to find a subway down the street.
You're,
Stock
you're
in
hunting and
there
gathering.
and
Man.
gather the sandwich.
You can start to work on a craft/project. Sorry, you can either craft an item or work on a project. The project, it's all written right there. You can see it'll have an increment of time. It'll have a scope of difficulty as well as a resource of materials depending on what you're trying to do. You can go on patrol, which this one must be done in pairs. So this is why your guys are obviously allowed to talk about what you want to do. But patrols have potential events, loot, and even connections with it. You can try to upgrade a profession, from like something like being just regular proficiency to being like expert or skilled or whatever it is. I forget which order it goes. But you have a chance to pretty much get that as well. The same as study and train. The difference is for all of these that I've gone through them. For profession, if you're trained, instead of getting a negative to your roll based on that proficiency, you'll instead just roll a flat d20. As well as if you train or study in a stat for monstrosities that you have uncapped, you'll just roll a flat d20 as well instead of minusing anything. You have free time, which is gaining an ultimate dice. An ultimate dice pretty much means it's inspiration, except it's inspiration that you can use after you see the roll. And then other is just anything else that would potentially make sense that you even think of that I couldn't think of between all these. So there you go.
How much exhaustion do you normally
all-
lose on a regular long rest?
On a long rest, you would just lose one
One,
exhaustion.
right?
Yeah, you would lose one exhaustion on a long rest, but in general, you're essentially getting a week's worth of time. With that being said, with a week's worth of time, or maybe even like a week to 2 weeks worth of time, you guys can choose. Each one of you can choose 3 options from this.
Oh, 3? Nice.
Again, like I said before, cannot be the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
but still. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I can tell you right now, Sean is not going to patrol. So I'm not gonna be a group there.
You just want us to roll them, or do you want
No,
us to
no,
tell
no,
you what we want to do?
it's just you guys are choosing. So right now, you guys can talk about it if you want, as long as you decide what you want to do. Let me know so that way I can just go through each person and their choices instead of going through one choice at a time.
So what would the project thing be? Like crafting a magic item or something like that?
Essentially, the reason why I have it typed out as I do is because there are materials people like to get, like if you had troll's ears or like some special material that you probably could think of to do something with. It's like you could use materials like that to potentially craft your own homebrewed magic item per se. The problem being is, as I said, if you don't know how it would work or how it would be crafted, I don't know how it would be crafted or how it would even potentially work.
So essentially, we can role play how we think the item could be crafted, and you would decide if that's possible.
Essentially, yeah.
Sweet. Arch Magi robes. No kidding. I don't even think our prices can use those anyway. My first thought was a homemade taser rod, so I could wake you guys up without like phasering your butt.
My other idea was see if I can make a helm of intellect or something.
There is one of the really good artificer infusions too that gives you you can use your reaction to automatically succeed a concentration check to like enchant a non-magical piece of like clothing or armor to do that. But that's not for this. That's just the infusion.
Oh
of your
yeah,
class.
the infusion. Yeah, I have to look at that and read because most of them I chose just really fast. All right, so
With that also being said, also get your long rest.
oh, all right. So can we go ahead and upload our level up?
If you see in the Discord, I put what you need to have on and off to import the level up. But yeah, you can if you want. I don't think it'll make too much of a matter for this part.
So I do have a question before I level up. There is a level 3 spell that's called get it here. Did it get flame arrows? Basically, you can use your concentration to add 1d6 fire damage ammunition to another like player. It's normally for like a quiver. But could I give like incendiary ammo to the people that are using rifles? I'll put it in the chat. So you can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm just trying to imagine how it would work here. So I think this could be kind of cool because we have a lot of ranged characters. Plus with Twin Spell, I could dual cast it to give it to 2 people at once. Who needs Twin Haste when you have Dragon's Breath?
Did you send it?
Yeah, it's in the canteen.
Oh, there it is.
Would people be interested in me using that spell?
Yeah, that can work, but I think it would only work on a mag.
Yeah, like a magazine. 'Cause it's,
I mean, that would be really cool, but I don't know if you want to spend all your time doing that. Like, it definitely helps out.
that's a lot of extra damage.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say no to it, but it's ultimately up to you. Bernard, focus on Bernard, though, if you're going to do it. He shoots more than me. Because I have
his
spells to do, too.
His rifle magazines, yeah, he holds 30.
Wait,
30 in
how
the
are you
rifle.
trying to use this right now?
To like equip it to a rifle to do incendiary ammo.
Well, that's what I'm saying is how would you equip it to something? It's a concentration up to an hour.
Yeah, it's a concentrate. Like you'd have to cast it on a magazine or something, I would assume.
Yeah, he's saying for future reference, I think, not right now. Right?
Well,
Yeah, like how would I use this?
oh, how would you use it? Okay, I thought you were like trying to do it now, and I'm like, that's crazy.
I was just looking at this as an option, but wondering how it would work in this game world.
Yeah.
When I try and do this, I get an error Says user stuttering lacks permission to create folder.
Create folder.
Yeah, it says user stuttering lacks permission to create folder. They give me an ID with it. I don't know what's going on. I just like clicked all the things that weren't to be clicked on and clicked everything that had to be. Then I clicked start import. I get a big old red error message.
It's done.
Cool.
I'm not even. Where do we even see import character?
You
Sorry,
have to-
you don't because you did yours manually.
Oh. Okay. Easier for me then.
Yeah, if you, I don't know where you do it on your character. You should be able just to level it up and it should work.
I mean, I know.
Yay,
how to-
more hit points.
But yeah, just in general here, what I wanted to do was say, this was more so me asking if any of you guys in specific wanted to do the pairs. I will say that you guys can do this like this off duty in the off time, aka you guys can have some time to think about it, or if you just to do it just after the session in general. With that being said, though, I wanted to put up some important information here, as you all will essentially be called back here in about a week's time, in about a week to 2 weeks time. And it seems like that once again, as Minerva here being very, very confused, very almost frustrated looking at these couple of files she's looking at. Actually, I think it would be 3 4. It'd be like 3 or 4 files that she's looking at right now. But she has called you all here. She very much is, like I said before, a little bit being frustrated looking at these papers, but as she kind of breathes for a second, like, all right, it's fine. Hello to you all. Once again, I hope things have gotten a little bit smoother, or, well, better over the time being that you were doing other things, and I'm hoping you all got used to each other a little bit more. With that being said, still nothing on that of the 3 little pigs, but there has been some information as well as a potential request as well. She is
She is.
I'll pull something up. Okay. She pulls out the documents, somewhat shows it to be just in front of you all as you are looking at some of these.
Whoops.
And some of these names that pull up almost don't seem real in a sense of way. And what I mean by that is I'm trying to just get this real quick. Okay. She points out to the first one as she says, there's been another spotting, or at least one from a better point of view, of the Chupacabra. located
Chupacabra.
somewhere more specifically to be that in Houston, Texas.
I thought the Chupacabra is South American and Mexico.
I thought it was more
You
like
forget-
Cuba. I thought it was Cuba.
To
Caribbean.
answer your thing, because I actually did some research, Texas was a part of Mexico at one point, so it is still technically could be there. But even with that being said, though, that is where the spotting has been cited from. And the reason why this is very much sorry. The reason why this is very important in a way, or sense of way I should say, is because that of Pico's bill is in danger per se. Do any of you know who Pico's bill is, or do you need a history roll for that one?
I do not know who Pico Bill is.
I have no. I don't even think I would know even with my roll.
I'll tell you, it's not as
If
famous
it's a
as
forest thing,
it's not as famous as Johnny Appleseed. I'll just say that.
if it's a forest thing, Shauna might know, but otherwise, I probably wouldn't roll. Like if it's a nature or like something like that.
I'm not gonna have my character roll. He has no idea.
Is it a nature or forest type thing?
No.
Yeah, then Shauna wouldn't even know.
Wait, so
Chupacabras are like zombie dogs, right?
Unknown.
Like alien zombie dogs.
So
Like
The-
what
all the
Sebastian, like what out of character knows about Chupacabra is there are zombie dogs that when they bite, they turn other things into zombies and they eat people.
I thought they just drank goats.
It's
No,
chicken. It literally means chicken sucker.
Oh, then they
Goats.
Yeah,
suck. Then they suck chickens.
No, I think it's ghost.
but like
suckers.
the original, I know the original Chupacabra from history came from dogs with rabies.
A rabid dog, that drinks chicken blood? That's just nasty.
So even though y'all are discussing this, she's like, I'm continuing on, even if it was somewhat of a chicken sucker, it's, well, every time at least it's been cited per se, or even just beyond that, people have gone missing, never to be seen. So I don't think it goes that far. However, the problem isn't specifically with the beast itself, as it is with that of Pico's bill. Anyone here who doesn't know Pico's bill, which would be a little bit sad as it is one of those child stories, is he's the basically cowboy of Texas, the one that lassoed and rode a tornado. That shit, I'm not joking.
Oh, like
you.
Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, like
Like
Paul
Paul
Bunyan. Like I'm not shitting you. Look up Pico's bill right now. Like you
I
can
was like,
find
I know
hella
Paul Bunyan.
like you can find hella information. Not even just like me telling you that as like the DM to like do research on it, but like I'm telling you, even in character, you could look up.
Oh yeah,
Pico's
he did
bill.
whole ass lasso a tornado, huh?
Yeah, he rode a tornado. So he's considered to be that of a legendary human, almost same of that of Johnny Appleseed. The issue is he's been very sick lately, and not a sickness that can be cured very lightly per se.
So was Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny
Sounds like we
Appleseed
gotta kill him.
Johnny Appleseed definitely was sick. However, Pico's bill, he's like almost like visibly or not visibly sick. It's like to a point of where it's like one of those things of just like he's dying, even though he's supposed to be somewhat immortal, just like that of Johnny Appleseed. So
Could be a coincidence, but do you think somebody's targeting these legendary icons of history?
I'm not quite sure, but without the blood of a chupacabra, I don't believe it is. I don't think we're able to really do anything or save him per se without that.
What's he sick with?
It's very confusing, per se. We don't know, but we try to take guesstimates at least. And the reason why we don't know is because Picos won't tell us. He does at least tell us, though, that the Chupacabra is something he's after, at least its blood, which is why I say the Chupacabra's blood, I believe, can help him. Since he has not specifically requested our help as much as it would seem, but the problem is if he were to ever disappear from that of Texas, then they would lose their hero, and it would let more dangers in, per se. So this
Like
mission,
we didn't when we killed Johnny Appleseed.
I don't know what will come of that, but we'll find out eventually. For now, though, if you were to go with this, and then I would tell you, you would first have to at least try to make yourself almost at home there and get used to life there, maybe even a little bit, and try to see about communicating, socializing with people, trying to get as much information as you can. As we had a sighting does not mean that we have a specific location, but it's also the Chupacabra is said to be something that of almost a deity of sorts. Even with Pico's build being that of a legendary human himself, the Chupacabra is a legend that protects that of parts of Texas and even parts of Mexico. It was just the last sighting we have of it is in Texas, so I don't know if locals would be so willing to just talk about it. With that being
Well,
said, I bring up the next problem. As she
What
points,
can be more serious than losing a icon?
this is, well, you probably would say that until you see who we're talking about. As she puts the case file in front of you, it seems to be like that. It seems to be like that of a name that sounds familiar to maybe a lot of people, as it says Eric Brooks, aka Blade.
Mm-hmm.
As
Like Blade.
Blade, yes.
Like the vampire hunter?
Yes.
Oh my God, serious? Oh, him. I think I've
What?
heard of him.
Don was like, he's real?
I
Where'd
thought he
you-
was just an actor.
Yeah, some would see it that way. A lot of movies were made about him. But it's one of those...
Does he look like he does in the movie?
Is it the guy from the movie?
You don't specifically
It's
have
not
the
as like
picture.
girly.
I'll give the picture on the case files when you guys basically get to see them. However, you don't like see the picture on them. It's just you get the details.
Uh-huh.
But yes, it is all be that about Blade, but Blade seems to be that of a very, at least old entity compared to being a human, living for hundreds of years. As she says, the problem here is, yes, well, firstly I should say Blade is real. All those things in fiction, yet you'll find out some things, or at least most things, had to have come from somewhere, right?
I suppose.
As the problem here is Blade is asking specifically for a bit of help from the D.P.R.D. department. Not something that he normally does, especially as he is that of a lone person. But he's asking for that of help as he believes to have found a warehouse, or at least a cargo port, containing that of, well, vampires he believes to be, to have something in their possession, to be that of a potential demon danger level.
Ooh. That's city level, isn't it?
I don't think I'll be home that week. That's a lot of vampires. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
demon is city
question.
level.
Question:
Oh.
Are we allowed to become vampires?
Why would we become? Shauna looks at Fabian and goes, "Why would we become vampires?"
So that
I'm
we can. Because I'm
not.
assuming there's a chance to become a daywalker. Ooh! Can we become daywalkers? I raise my hand. Can we become daywalkers?
I'm not going to
You don't
answer
wanna
that
do
because
that.
I am not done with my existential crisis here. As she pulls out another file,
There's
as she places it in front of you all, and she says, "This one is not something that has to be done anytime soon, but this should be done at some point." As you see, it says on the case file at the top, Queen of the Fairies, Tinkerbell.
fucker.
The thing is, the reason why she points out to this person in specific, who is on that of a I think it was demon level class themselves. Tinkerbell, the Queen of Fairies, located that to be of about somewhere in Mount Fuji, but they don't have a specific location. Saying that she would probably be a good source to go to find out what's happening with that of the pixies, as that is a very dangerous line to be handling there, considering the fact that one dark pixie, that's very abnormal. It usually would be a plethora at least. With that being said, with the little pigs that they found that you guys had that the DPRD department were able to find and get information on, they essentially found out that those 3 little pigs do have more fairy or more pixies at least. So she would be a great person to talk to, and this isn't like this isn't what she's saying. This is what I'm telling you guys. It would also be a good potential for you guys to potentially find out any more about the seed, as she has a high level of magic.
Ooh.
So Tinkerbell is the queen of the fairies, as in Disney Tinkerbell of Peter Pan.
Yeah, those stories don't really match up to her destructive path. Sorry to tell you.
What about England, Sealy Court with the fairies? Are they real?
I'd have to think
I
about
know
what
way
you're
more about
talking about.
Queen Titania.
Oh, Queen Titania.
They're also
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
D&D, but they came from England folklore, like Scottish folklore.
How do you think Tinkerbell raised to power? She took him out.
I don't want to be the one that says it, but he's not wrong.
I knew it. She has
Fucking
power.
Tinkerbell! Fucking Shauna's losing her mind, bro. I don't watch. She's like,
Everything you
How
do,
do you
toss
know-
it out the window.
she's like, how is it that I know all this forestry history, and then fucking a Disney movie is the Queen of the Fairies?
Hey, we just learned that Blade is real, so a Disney character is also shouldn't be surprising.
I will
Wow,
say
Shauna's
for-
freaking out. Sophie whispers in Shauna's ear like, if you just ask, I could have told you who the Queen of the Fairies was. Dragons have good relations with them. Shauna's like, you never thought to tell me Tinkerbell is the Queen of the Fairies? Are you fucking insane? And Sophie's just like, you never asked.
I love that response. You never asked. With that being said, though, I will mention to you that second mission, the one with Blade, which, by the way, now that I've actually talked about all the case files, I will now reveal all the case files as show the players. There you go. It's below off duty. You should be able to see that of their descriptions, danger levels, everything like that. Remember that did I not put the...
Case files, Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, I put the danger levels as well. Yeah, Johnny Appleseed, I gotta change up as he's gone, but
Nah, I'll tell you after stream.
oh whoops.
All right, who's writing these case files? Because I don't think beautiful hips is needed when you're describing Tinkerbell.
Yo, all I'm saying is them hips do not lie.
I think somebody's kind of a freak.
With that being said, this is the
Is that-
important decision to leave. To basically say after. Well, sorry, I should say that. I should say it like this. This is going to be the somewhat ending point. Is basically you guys discussing and talking about which direction do you guys want to go.
Well, I say the chance to become vampires would be awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know if
say you're a moron.
I don't know if I specifically said it or not yet, but I was trying to say earlier that the second mission is probably a potential social/stealth mission, and the first mission that I mentioned for the Pico's Bill would be that of a potential search and find and also socialize.
Donna votes for Pico Bill because the thought of losing another local legend who
Yeah, I would say that sounds
really-
like fun too. Yeah, I would say
it's not about fun for Sean. It's more like she already lost Johnny Appleseed, who's like storybooks made her kind of what she is today, and she doesn't want to lose another one. And also, she feels like Blade could probably handle himself. Like he's a super badass.
Yeah, and mainly the reason Fabian wants to go is because he's never met a real cowboy.
Nathan's gonna be the type that goes to Texas and is wearing a cowboy hat, cowboy
Yes.
boots.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna be
Oversized
all tired
ones.
out with the
Yeah,
10
the
with
fucking
with
cheesy
10
ones.
with a 10-gallon like hat, you know, like goes all the way up to like 10
A sh-
gallon hat and spurs.
A little plastic fucking sheriff badge from Party City.
A poncho, one of those like poncho things that they wear.
But yeah, it's a group vote for sure, but Shauna's vote is Pico Bill.
Yeah, Fabian's also his Peekaboo.
Yeah, I'm cool to go with Picos.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Just because I feel like Blade can handle himself, hopefully. And also, there's other teams in this facility. Like, one of them should go and help. Like,
Yeah, why aren't they making earning their money?
there's other people here.
Are there?
Yes, we've seen them.
Are you
There were
talking
other
about-
agents that
You're
went
talking about all
into
the
fucking
normal
Johnny
agents?
Appleseed's apartments. Yeah, one of them, they should be able to help. We can't be the only superpowered badasses here.
Sorry to tell you, sweetheart. One of the only ones, yeah.
That's fucking stupid. That's insane. You need to
It
find some more
sounds-
people.
It sounds insane, but as I said, there's a lot of like useless abilities that people have.
Like the guy that cleans everything.
Oh, Mr. Super OCD man. With that
Like
being
happy.
With that being said, I think I will proceed to do the rest of this, especially if they want to do the off-duty off-screen, as that will be the end of today's session, as they have chosen. Which I'm gonna say on stream here as well. I am very much surprised they chose that one. I thought they were all gonna go for Blade, but Pico's Bill, let's go.
You go, I already had the map made for Blade, and now I have to name Pico Bill's map.
Do I? Do I not? Who knows? In either case, I'm going to say thank you everybody so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Next time.